Hey guys, what's up? Summer11 here. This will probably be the last video of the week, but today I'm going to be doing the top 5 winter anime of 2014. I don't think I have enough for 10. Yeah, I definitely don't have enough for 10. But this season I might have enough. Maybe. I'm not sure if I'm at 10 or not. That's a lot of anime to be watching. But, I figured I might as well go through what I watched because I'm probably going to forget. For this season, I watched Hamatora the animation, Silver Spoon season 2, Maho Senso, which is basically magical warfare, Noragami, Future Card Buddy Fight, Witchcraft Works, Barristers Bin Mashi Cecil, Log Horizon, if I haven't already said that, but Log Horizon carried over from the previous season, Nisekoi, and I think that's it. So, if I remember, I'll probably discuss those later, but onto the list. Number 5, and I apologize for no images in the video. I am not putting images in the video due to legal issues I'm having currently because I don't know if I'm going to be banned from YouTube or not, so no images for now. Number 5, Silver Spoon Season 2. Silver Spoon is a series by the creator of Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, or, well, that's the anime, but, you know, Fullmetal Alchemist is the manga. I think that already gives, like, a good enough reason to go check out Silver Spoon. Like, it's not action-packed or anything, but it's very well written, it's funny, and I like that. The author of these two series, she's very funny. And it's about this character, Hachiken. He didn't really know what he wanted to do with his life, so he went to a sort of farming agriculture school, and he's kind of learning more about life, learning life lessons and everything. He's seeing, like, the world for how it really is, you know. There's, like, an episode where I believe a cow is born. There's other things, like he's learning how to cook. He made food for everyone one time. He was taking care of animals, like a dog, pig, and there's just different stuff. There's a little bit of romance in there, but I don't know. I think that's just maybe an element that'll probably be handled later on, or maybe towards the end of the series. It's funny. I'll definitely give it that. It's funny, great cast of characters, and I'm surprised that I'm kind of surprised that I didn't really have a place to put it higher on the list. But I think if that makes any sense, it's a good series. Like, don't think it's bad because it's at number 5. Like, I think most of these series are pretty good, and I say Silver Spoon is very good. Like, it's very well written and everything, but I guess the other series were just a little bit better. Moving on to number 4. Now, when I first saw this concept, I thought it was, you know, pretty interesting. The main character is a female, which is, you don't normally see that. Well, I don't normally see that. You know, a main character is a female. Like, when you think about it, about like all the series you've seen, most of the time the main character is a boy, but in this the main character is Cecil, or Cecil. I think that's how they say it in Japanese, Cecil, something like that, Cecilu. And she's a wizard, and a lot of the characters in the series are wizards, and basically she has become sort of this I forgot the actual term, but they're like they're in this group where they defend people in court cases involving magic. It's kind of like, I believe someone said it's kind of like Phoenix Wright, you know, plus wizards or magic. And I would say you know, a dash of fighting in there too, because there are fights and everything. I think the first episode kind of starts off on a fight scene and everything. But yeah, you have that. It's not like as detailed as Phoenix Wright. Like you guys remember Danganronpa. Danganronpa, I'm pretty sure, like, the video game was very detailed and everything, but the anime wasn't as detailed. Like, you don't see everything they do, like searching and everything. You see a little bit of the searching in Wizard Barristers. And yeah, I think some of the fights are pretty good. Some of the plot twists I liked. I don't think Yokorama liked this one. I really liked this one. Wizard Barristers, I thought it was cool. Like, this is a phrase I like to say with Bleach. You know, when Bleach is good, it's good. And when Wizard Barristers is good, it's good. Like, a few of the episodes just had me excited for the next week, next episode and everything. And let me see, I think, yeah, every anime on this list could probably get a season 2 as well. But let me see if I have anything else to say about Wizard Barristers. The main character, she has become like this sort of prosecutor or whatever. I don't know what it's called, or is it like defense attorney, something like that. And she has done that because of something that happened to someone important to her, and they're like locked up for a crime, and she's trying to figure out certain things about this crime, whether it happened or not, and everything like that, trying to prove that the person is innocent. And yeah, you kind of learn about the cast a little bit, like on different missions and everything. You kind of get a different member of the group with her, which is interesting. But I still would like to learn more about these characters and everything. And I think there should be a season 2. You know, if it was popular enough. That's all I'm gonna say about it. Where am I at? 5 minutes already. Moving on to number 3, Hamatora the animation. Now this anime, they did something interesting. Like they're trying to tackle like various forms of media with this anime. It's kind of like Pokemon. You know, Pokemon's a video game. Pokemon's anime. Pokemon's a manga. What else? They got toys and everything. Hamatora is an anime, video game, and a manga. And I might review it, I might not, because I started on the review like 4 weeks ago and I still haven't finished it. But Hamatora, I would say, is X-Men meets anime. And if you've seen the X-Men anime, it's pretty bad, but this is better. You know, it's about a group of people called minimum holders, and they have special powers and everything. But there's also like this whole sort of discrimination thing going on in the series. You know, like humans, they feel kind of scared of the minimum holders because, you know, they kind of feel inferior to them, and, you know, you might not feel safe if someone has more power than you. Again, an interesting cast of characters. It's kind of funny because this series, it tries to balance comedy with serious stuff. Like there was one episode where they did like a beach episode with like some Yakuza group, whatever guys. They were wearing like pompadours, I believe. And then it also has like some very serious moments. Like there's a very, very shocking episode in Hamatora, and that's kind of like that's one of the things that made me put it up so high on this list, because like it gets very good, you know. It's just I wish it was like that serious the entire time. You know, it works fine, but the serious stuff is better. But I think the powers are pretty cool. You know, the not the animation style, but like sort of the pixel, not the pixel, like the palette, the color palette kind of changes when they use their powers, which is pretty cool. And there are very different powers. You know, like one character is really fast, one has like strength, one can kind of see into the future, I believe. I don't want to like reveal too much, but it's interesting, you know, with the powers that the creator can come up with and everything. And Hamatora is getting season 2. Just saying, and I can't wait because I really enjoyed Hamatora the animation. I don't think there's anything else I can say about that. So moving on to number 2, Nisekoi. I never read Nisekoi. I know it's in Shonen Jump, and I think it's like in the hundreds currently. And this series is funny and awesome, and it's one of my favorite harems. Like, I normally don't like harem series because I think they're kind of stupid. You know, you have these girls all over the main characters and everything. But this one's different, you know. The main character, Ichijo Raku, he's basically put into this situation where he has to date this girl who's part of his family's like a gang, sort of, or, yeah. His family's like a gang, and hers is like a gang, and the two rival gangs are kind of fighting, but he has to date her. They have to date so that the fighting sort of stops. I don't know, somehow there's like peace between the gangs, and I think it's like for 3 years possibly that they have to date, so the fighting stops and everything, which is pretty cool. And you also have like have Onodera, who main character Ichijo Raku. He kind of likes her. And then he also has like scenes with Chitoge, who is the girl that he's forced to date. Like the way Nisekoi handles itself is very good, because he gets different scenes with each girl, and it makes me think like he's gonna have trouble like deciding which girl he likes in the end. And then there's another girl who's introduced later. I don't want to like spoil it for anyone who hasn't seen Nisekoi, but I really like her. My top two favorite girls are Onodera and the other girl who was introduced later. I'm not gonna say her name. Chitoge is alright. I'm not really into the violent type of girl or anything, but I like Nisekoi. Like, some of the scenes are cute, and you like his interactions between the girls and everything, and how shy they get around each other. Like, when you see other harems, they're more sexualized and everything, and this isn't as sexualized. You know, it's teenagers, but you know, anime, they do weird stuff. There's weird stuff with like teenagers and stuff, but this is more down to earth, I would say, and I like it. And I might have seen a few harems, but I know one that I've seen for sure is Tenchi Muyo GXP. I haven't seen the original Tenchi Muyo, but it was kind of bad. I mean, like, it's stupid how the girls are all over him, the main character and everything, and Nisekoi just handles itself better. Like, the girls aren't all over him. It's kind of like they like him. That's about it. It's not like, oh, Ichijo, let me just jump all over you. It's not like that. It's different, and I like Nisekoi. So I would definitely say, if you're not going to check out any of this stuff, I would definitely say go check out Nisekoi. Like, I would say go check out this above probably everything on the list, because Nisekoi is still ongoing. I think it's going to stop at 20 episodes or something, which is an odd number, but I like Nisekoi. And number one, drum roll please. I did the drums. Noragami. Now, what I said about Noragami is it was the best anime. It was like the first anime I watched of this season. It was the best anime of the season, and it kept that position consistently throughout the entire season, and I mean that. Noragami has great animation, great characters, some pretty good fight scenes, and I haven't read the manga yet, but I have the manga like up on my laptop. I just haven't started reading it yet. I think it has like a mix of long chapters and like 20-page chapters. So I don't know if it went from a monthly series to a weekly series, but I'm not sure. But Noragami is awesome, and I would be very surprised if it didn't get season 2. And I don't know what they did, but someone told me that the last 3 episodes are kind of filler. So I guess they had to end the anime somewhere. And I hope it comes back, but I think it's going to come back because it's just so good. You know, you have Yato, who Noragami translates to Stray God, and yet the main character is Yato. He's a very unknown god, and he's trying to get people to know about him. So he's going around doing odd jobs like cleaning and other things. And then like one day he's looking for this cat or something, and this girl is able to see him, and people like Yato, like gods and stuff, really only children and it's like babies or something and dogs can see them. So she's able to see him, and she tries to save him because he's about to get hit by a truck, and she somehow like falls out of her body. And then this is like a reoccurring joke in the series about her constantly falling out of her body, and Yato has to help her, you know, try to regain her body and everything. And then there's another character introduced later on, Yukine. You'll learn more about him. I'm just gonna say I hate Yukine. Even after what happened in season 1, I still hate Yukine. I don't like him at all. But yeah, I like the whole concept about the gods and everything. Like, there are different gods in there, and then it's funny. It's very funny. Like Nisekoi, Noragami, Hamatora, very funny series. Silver Spoon, throw Silver Spoon in there too. I think I'm probably I'm at 14 minutes. I don't want to like go to 20. But anyways, guys, let me just quickly go over the other anime. Maho Senso, or Magical Warfare. It had a very interesting concept about these characters being in a magical academy and everything, but expectations for the series kind of went down and down and down because it just keeps getting worse, and it kept getting worse and worse and worse. Very interesting concept, but I don't know if the light novel is like this, but it kind of just skips over certain things. Like, it doesn't take itself slowly. It's probably gonna get a season 2, but nah, man. Future Card Buddy Fight. It's by the company that did what's the name of that? Card Fight Vanguard. Yeah, it's by the same company. I think they created the same card game and everything. It's currently only available in English, and that's probably the only reason I'm watching it, because the only card series I really watch is Yu-Gi-Oh! But it's nice to get into another series. I won't get into Card Fight Vanguard unless it's on TV or something, because Card Fight Vanguard is over 100 episodes. That's too long to get into. But Future Card Buddy Fight, it's cool. I liked a few of the episodes. Voice acting is very bad, but I don't know. It's on YouTube, so I guess it'll slide. But yeah, Future Card Buddy Fight. You should, I guess you can check it out. It's free on YouTube, so you might as well. It's only at like 16 or 17 episodes. And finally, Witchcraft Works, which would have probably been number 6 on the list, because I don't know. Things didn't add up with this series. Like, I don't want to get into too much detail, but things in the series just kind of didn't add up for me. I don't know about you or anything, but yeah. Log Horizon. I just wanted to quickly talk about Log Horizon. It carried over from the last season, so I didn't put it on the list, but if it was on the list, it probably would have been number 1. I don't want to like directly compare it to Sword Art Online, but it's a concept that's kind of similar, because the players get trapped in the game, but it's more strategical, it's more story based, and I like it. Log Horizon's getting a season 2. You should definitely go check out Log Horizon if you haven't seen it. It's definitely one of the best animes out there. Now, guys, I am at 16 minutes, and this video is getting too long, and no one's going to watch this, so thank you for watching. If you did watch, follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook, be sure to subscribe to the Sermo11 channel, and do whatever you want. Leave a comment. I want to hear your thoughts on this and everything. I'll see you guys later. Peace.